Hi everybody, you're home on the tools with James, and today we're in the backyard checking out the Ryobi Pole Saw 18 volt. Let's take a closer look. So the model we've got today is the Ryobi 18 volt 20 centimeter or 8-inch bar pole pruner. It's a good tool, this one. It runs on the 18 volt battery range that most people would be familiar with from Ryobi. It's got a telescopic pole system. Which you just, by turning this, you can basically lift the pole up and out. And it extends to 2.9 meters, so it does give you quite a bit of reach. And in a yard like mine with lots of gum trees, it certainly comes in handy. On the top of the saw here, you'll see the chain and bar oil reservoir. So, you fill that one up obviously to keep your chain nice and oiled. You've got your chain tensioner on this side, which is a 10mm bolt, and then on the other side, you've got your adjustment screw sitting in here. You can see I've used this one quite a bit, so I'll give you a bit of an update on what I think of the machine shortly. Let's keep having a bit of a look. So this one, you'll find it goes for about 250 bucks. This one, give or take, depending whether you get it with the battery or not. I've got the 18 volt batteries already, so I tend to buy the skin only, and I think it was a bit cheap. I think it was about 220 Australian for this one. A couple of features it's got that I do like. If we have a look down the bottom here, it's got this strap. It's got this strap that connects to basically where the bottom of the battery hold is, and sort of probably half a meter up the stem, which is adjustable as well. This is really, really important. When you start to extend the pole saw quite a bit, you actually need to have this wrapped around you and sort of support the bottom base part. I usually do it with my thigh and sort of hold it there, because otherwise you take all the weight with your arms, and your arms will get really sore trying to hold this saw in place. So one thing to note. You can see the base here. So if we take a look, I'm running with a 5, just pop it down there. I'm running with the 5 amp battery on the back here. I never have a problem with this thing running through batteries. It typically, for what you do, you're only going to do a few cuts. So I haven't had any trouble with any sort of battery life or anything like that. So it's all good in that space. Another feature that does have that I do like, flip it up this way. The actual saw itself is on a 30-degree head angle, and this is really important because what that does is allow you, when I'm holding it up on a sort of a bit of an angle myself, it gives you a really good angle to come down on the branch and cut it at the right angle when you want to take the branch off from the top of the tree. So really good from Ryobi that they've worked on the head angle, because if this was just straight, it would be very, very awkward to make your cuts. It does have this little hook here, which is really, really handy. So I hook this one up in the shed, get it up off the ground. It is a little bit awkward because it's quite a long, long unit, and I find that hanging it up on a bit of racking that I've got in the shed is really good. It's pretty quiet. It doesn't make too much noise. I think they've rated this one at around what have they got it at, about 70 decibels. So noise isn't going to be a problem with this thing. You know what you're going to get with battery operated type things. So really, really good. So a couple of things I like with this machine. If you've got a lot of gum trees, or you've got a lot of big trees around your house and close to your roof and all that type of stuff, this is an invaluable piece of equipment. It's allowed me to certainly clean up my yard a lot and get to branches I would never have got to, or would have probably tried doing something silly to try and get to them. So this has made life really easy in that space. I like the price of it. I thought the price for what you're getting is really good value as well. So that was a no-brainer. A couple of things that I don't like a lot about it. So one would be the chain and bar oil. Again, I said in other reviews, anytime we make a chainsaw, they tend to leak, and this one here is a shocker for it. So you hang this one up in your shed. If you've left too much bar oil in it, I tend to run the things down pretty low for a job. It'll run all the way down. The machine will just slowly leak out, which is a bit of a bummer. And the other thing that it does is you've got to carry around basically a screwdriver and a 10mm with you every time, because the chain just does not stay in spot. It'll just continually get loose, and you can actually see it's a little bit loose here. So that's probably the other thing to consider. But for what I want only making a few cuts at a time. So these things are only small annoyances, but for what the actual tool does, it is absolutely fit for purpose and what I need it to do. So let's go and check it out. Let's see what it can do. And there you go, and as you can see, a handy little pole pruner from Ryobi. Did the job, good 3 metre reach. It's perfect for what I need, cleaning up some gum trees around the house, keeping the branches away from the roof line, etc. If you did like the video and you care to leave a like, that would be fantastic. And if you do want to see more reviews and some more content, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner. But you've been home on the tools with James. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.